I believe in you. Timing is key.
가로로 하! Alright!
Oh, hi. Ding, ding, ding. Come and get it. Go for it. Crouch, then jump. Wait for it. Great! All right, this way. All right, this way. Last jump.
가로로
What just happened? Bet that water's tasty.